Have you ever wondered why kangaroos can't walk backwards? Kangaroos, these fascinating marsupials from down under, are truly a sight to behold. They are known for their unique physical attributes, and one of the most intriguing facts about them is that they cannot walk backwards. Now you may be wondering, why is that? Well, it all comes down to their distinctive body structure. Kangaroos have large muscular tails that they use for balance while hopping. Their tails are so strong that they can even support their entire body weight. Moreover, their hind legs are considerably longer and more powerful than their small and underdeveloped front legs. This asymmetrical design is perfect for forward motion, but makes backward movement nearly impossible. And speaking of hopping, isn't it interesting how kangaroos move? Unlike most mammals, kangaroos don't walk or run, they hop. This unique form of locomotion, known as saltation, is not just a quirky behavior, it's actually incredibly efficient. When kangaroos hop, they use both their powerful hind legs simultaneously, bounding forward with an elastic spring in their step. The faster they go, the less energy they use. This is because their tendons store energy from one hop and release it in the next, like a natural pogo stick. This energy-saving mode of travel allows them to cover great distances in the arid Australian landscape without tiring, making them perfectly adapted to their environment. But why can't kangaroos simply switch to walking when they need to move slowly or navigate tricky terrain? The answer lies in their leg muscles. Kangaroos' hind legs are designed to work together, not independently. This means that they can't move one hind leg forward without moving the other. So, while they can shuffle forward slowly by placing their weight on their tails and front legs, proper walking, especially backwards, is out of the question. Being unable to walk backwards, kangaroos always move forward, just like in life, right? The fascinating world of kangaroos truly mirrors the essence of progress, reminding us of the importance of moving forward, no matter the obstacles we face. Where do kangaroos call home, and how do they spend their day? Let's take a journey into the world of kangaroos and explore their habitats and lifestyle. Kangaroos primarily reside in the land down under, Australia, where the diverse landscapes cater to their needs. From the vast plains of the outback to the lush coastal bushlands, kangaroos have adapted to a variety of environments. However, their preference is the grassy plains where food is plentiful and hopping around is easier. As for their daily routine, kangaroos are mostly crepuscular creatures, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They spend their mornings grazing, hopping around, and socializing before retreating to the shade during the heat of the day. They sure know how to avoid the sweltering Australian sun. When it comes to their diet, kangaroos are herbivores, meaning they munch on a variety of plants. They are grazing animals, with a preference for grasses. However, they're not picky eaters, and will happily nibble on shrubs and leaves if grass isn't readily available. An interesting fact is that kangaroos don't need to drink water daily. They get most of their moisture from the plants they eat and can go for long periods without drinking, especially during cooler weather. Now let's talk about their social behaviors. Kangaroos are indeed social animals and live in groups called mobs or troops. A mob usually consists of around 10 or so kangaroos, but can number in the hundreds. They engage in social activities like grooming each other and play fighting, which helps to establish social bonds and hierarchies within the mob. The mob provides safety in numbers from predators, and kangaroos communicate with each other through a variety of complex body language and vocalizations. They even have a unique warning system to alert the mob of approaching danger. It's clear that kangaroos understand the importance of teamwork and community. So kangaroos are not lone rangers. They enjoy the company of their mob members. From their habitat preferences to their social behaviors, kangaroos lead fascinating lives that are deeply intertwined with the landscapes and ecosystems of Australia. Ever wondered how a tiny kangaroo baby, called a joey, grows inside a pouch? Well, let me take you on an enlightening journey through the unique life cycle of a kangaroo. First off, the adventure starts with an unusual reproductive process. The female kangaroo, or doe, has a gestation period of just about a month. Talk about speedy. But here's the kicker. The newborn joey is only about an inch long, roughly the size of a grape, and isn't fully developed yet. Now this is where the marsupial magic happens. The tiny joey almost instinctively crawls into its mother's pouch. Inside this warm, protective pouch, the joey latches onto one of the doe's teats, which then swells to keep the joey firmly attached for nourishment. Over the next several months, the joey continues to grow and develop inside the pouch. After about 6 months, the joey starts to peek out of the pouch, getting its first glimpse of the world. Slowly but surely, it begins to venture out for short periods, testing its legs and hopping around, but always returns to the safety of the pouch. By 10 months, the joey is often out of the pouch, exploring its surroundings more confidently. However, it continues to return to the pouch for feeding until it is about a year old. That's when the joey fully leaves the pouch, embarking on its journey as an independent kangaroo. The lifespan of kangaroos varies among species, but on average, they live between 6 to 8 years in the wild, and up to 20 years in captivity. Throughout their life, kangaroos grow to be powerful animals, capable of incredible speed and agility. They are known for their strong hind legs, used for leaping great distances, and their muscular tail, which serves as a balance when hopping and as a support when resting. From a tiny joey to a powerful adult, the life cycle of a kangaroo is truly fascinating. Through each stage, they exhibit remarkable adaptations to their environment, showcasing the wonder of nature in all its glory. Do kangaroos and humans get along well? That's a question that requires delving into the intricate dynamics of human-animal relationships. Kangaroos, these iconic marsupials, hold a significant place in Australian culture. In fact, they're so iconic that they're featured on the Australian coat of arms alongside the emu. The kangaroo symbolizes forward movement and progress because it cannot move backward easily, a fitting metaphor for a nation constantly striving to move ahead. The indigenous people of Australia, the Aboriginals, also hold kangaroos in high reverence, viewing them as spiritual and totemic figures. Yet the relationship between kangaroos and humans is not always harmonious. Human activity, particularly habitat destruction and fragmentation due to urbanization, agriculture, and road construction, poses significant threats to kangaroo populations. As their habitats shrink and food sources dwindle, kangaroos often venture into human-dominated landscapes in search of sustenance, leading to occasional conflicts. In some regions, kangaroos are seen as pests. They're accused of damaging fences, competing with livestock for feed, and causing road accidents. This has led to controversial culling practices, triggering debates about animal rights and environmental ethics. On the other hand, kangaroos play a crucial role in the ecosystem by grazing on vegetation, contributing to nutrient cycling, and providing prey for native predators. They're also a key attraction for the tourism industry, with visitors flocking from around the world to see these hopping marsupials in their natural habitat. The relationship between kangaroos and humans is multifaceted and complex. It's a delicate balance of cohabitation, cultural significance, and ecological implications. The challenge lies in reconciling the needs of humans and kangaroos, ensuring the survival of these unique creatures while mitigating conflicts. So do kangaroos and humans get along well? The answer is, it's complicated. The relationship between humans and kangaroos is a delicate dance of coexistence and conflict shaped by both respect and tension. Kangaroos and humans have a complex relationship, shaped by both respect and conflict. Are kangaroos in danger, and how can we help protect them? These are questions that we need to ponder upon as we delve into the world of kangaroo conservation. Kangaroos, the iconic marsupials of Australia, are not just symbols of the continent, but important parts of the ecosystem. Currently, the status of kangaroo populations varies. Some species are thriving, while others are teetering on the brink of extinction. For instance, the eastern gray kangaroo is abundant. But the same can't be said for the Proserpine rock wallaby, which is critically endangered. The threats kangaroos face are numerous. One of the main threats is habitat loss due to urbanization, agriculture, and logging. As forests are cleared and grasslands are converted into farmland, kangaroos are losing their homes. Moreover, climate change is also playing a role. Changes in temperature and rainfall patterns can affect the availability and quality of food for these animals. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are concerted efforts by both governmental and non-governmental organizations to conserve kangaroo populations. These efforts include habitat restoration, regulation of hunting, and captive breeding programs for endangered species. Moreover, scientists are conducting research to understand kangaroos better and devise more effective conservation strategies. So, how can we help? Well, there are many ways. We can support conservation organizations through donations or volunteering. We can also help by spreading awareness about the challenges kangaroos face. Even simple actions like reducing our carbon footprint and advocating for sustainable land use can contribute to kangaroo conservation. Kangaroos are an integral part of Australia's natural heritage. They are unique creatures that deserve our respect and protection. Their survival is intertwined with the health of the ecosystem. Ensuring their well-being is not just about preserving a symbol, but about maintaining the balance of nature itself. Remember, every small action can make a big difference in kangaroo conservation.